vigorous and competitive regular season, we are ready for the American Conference Championship game. One team walks out of here with a trophy. Hi, folks, and welcome to Camping World Stadium here in Orlando, Florida, as we'll see a squad from the American, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Here's the 2nd down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
High completion, good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to heave it deep, right down the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, just a tough way to start this game for this offense. Throwing an interception on their very first drive. Now, see how their own defense will do, but they cannot panic, make a couple adjustments, and get ready next time they get the ball.
Looking to throw. It's Collins. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. No for the first, but still going. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Booth. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The defense backed up against their own end zone. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Southern Miss offense is back out there now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. He's got a receiver wide open here. They finally get him down, but a big play, number 46. And the Golden Eagles come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball get.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Southern Miss.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Back to throw. It's Collins. Catch made on the left side.
He plays zone coverage, and the quarterback is patient. This is a tough play to defend. Nice job of waiting for the receiver to get into the window and then making an accurate throw.
It's a shotgun run call. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Third down after that running play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He'll take a deep shot here. He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They were not going to catch him that time.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball with the running back out in space, gets it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. Now set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. A deep shot right down the middle. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Collins. He escapes the pocket, using his legs on the scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pass rush closing in. Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Fun conference championship battle in the early going. Deadlocked at the end of the first. Let's check out the stats real quick. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass rush gets home.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Look out, room to run here. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on third down. You run the football, find a lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this third and medium.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To throw, it's Collins. Quick throw, testing the middle. The pass is intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Here comes the Southern Mississippi offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Snags a quick throw. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Critical moment of this conference championship. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. To throw, it's Johnson. Grab down the middle, it's Cox. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
The Golden Eagles will line up now. It's first and goal. And he drops back in the gun. On the move now. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, That's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. So getting nothing on first down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Second down, we're going to throw it. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
And they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Damaging sack makes it 3rd and goal from the 19. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab. And they'll bring him down after a short gain. Moves the football inside the 5. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Wow, look at this. They could break the tie with a chip shot, but the coach says, we're going for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's caught! Touchdown! Southern Miss! Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Returner choosing to field this one. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Dropping back, it's Collins. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offense coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to throw here. The sure hands. It's 4. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's got it right near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
Well, that's how you close a half of it. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Bates. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Defense calls their third and final timeout of the half now. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. He missed it, and the game remains tied. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Golden Eagles will kick this away to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Now here he goes. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Not much on that play, brought down short.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Grab down the middle. It's Sampson. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Or with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw on the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Dropping back, it's Collins. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. He'll be brought down on fourth down, and the drive ends with a sack.
Well, the offense rolls the dice with its play call here on fourth down, and the defense rolls the dice as well by bringing the kitchen sink. Demolished the quarterback that time on the blitz.
Here comes the Golden Eagles offense back on the field. He finds some space. Has the first down and more. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
Oh, man, it's plays like this that make the defensive coordinator want to throw his headset or controller. I mean, he gets carved up on the ground by the quarterback, is definitely frustrated. What a great job by the quarterback, seeing the opportunity to not just pick up a big game here, but take it in for 6 himself.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Grabbed by the receiver. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Moves out of the pocket. He's got a 1st down and more. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Southern Miss offense is back out there now. Last possession was a 1-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Stays on his feet. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. That's a dangerous throw. It falls incomplete, but this defense almost had a 2nd interception today. The Golden Eagles will bring their punt team onto the field. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Quick pass, the catch is made. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. So the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Collins. He's going for a big play downfield. And he makes the grab inside the 10. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. And they jump on top here in the 2nd half. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped with a confident conference championship on the line. He's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Here comes the Southern Mississippi offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Oh, they trap him for a sack. And the Golden Eagles come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Bringing pressure. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. That's caught. It's Givens. Tackle made after a big gain.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Golden Eagles starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Southern Miss. In a conference championship game, this quarterback, this receiver, having a performance we are never going to forget, Kurt.
You know, at this point, I'm just kind of sitting back, just enjoying it. I don't even know what to say from an analytical standpoint because it just keeps happening over and over again. But it sure is fun to just sit back and watch these guys execute.
Point after, knocked right through. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
That's reeled in. It's Booth. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Clock running in the final minute here of the 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Collins. Caught near the sticks. It's Hoffman. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Beebe. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
this is going to be really difficult. We're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. That's reeled in. It's Ford. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. Now the first snap in the red zone in this drive. 4th down, looking to throw for it. The pocket breaking down. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. And there's the handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Scanning the field. It's Collins. The receiver grabs it. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it near the end zone. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's 3rd and goal. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw for it. He escapes the pocket. Touchdown, Bulldogs. The quarterback takes it in himself.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Golden Eagles offense back on the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm with the football. And the Golden Eagles hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Grab near the sticks, it's Cox. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They'll test the right side here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? He's got room to run. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Makes a quick grab. And he makes his way out of bounds. Good thinking there. The clock is stopped.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
They try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Well, that run didn't go anywhere here on third down, and it'll bring up 4th down. And right now, late in the game, they've got to go for this. They got to call their best 4th and short play and hope to keep the sticks moving.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. He'll hand it off. Breaks into the clear. As the first down is still going. Tackle finally maintained at the 13-yard line. Well, finally some room to run for this back. The defense had done a good job for containing him until that play.
Well, they've done a really good job up to this point, Chris, of containing him. He finally does get out, but I think it's an example of why you don't give up on the running game. Even when you're not necessarily coming up with big carries, you're just kind of body blowing this defense, and eventually, bang, you're able to hit a big one here when it really matters.
A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. On the move now. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi, as the QB fights his way into the end zone. And now a timeout is taken by the defense with the 11 seconds remaining.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, this is a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
And it's caught. The gutsy call pays off for 2 points, and they take the lead here late. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Collins. Caught over the middle. It's Ford. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. Now the offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for a late, deep throw. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And he goes down as the takeaway wraps up a hard-earned victory for the defense. They cap off a tremendous season. They can call themselves champions of the American. It's a huge goal realized. Now we got to see if the committee is going to reward the championship with an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.